Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome to Finish the Story. I am your host, Keegan Ray. I am joined here by my co-host, producer, and best friend, Mr. Trent Ludzak. How you doing, man? It's just us.
It's just us.
God damn.
Huh. Weird.
We're trying.
Yeah.
We're trying. Yeah, I was
a lot of nails on the road in Atlanta.
Yeah, we're trying. We're going to have some guests coming up. I promise, guys. I promise. But, dude, we were talking about how I was having to take a book break and do Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah.
I got deep. I think if I'm reading a book, at least I'm focused and I'm not just falling through rabbit holes like left and right. Dude, I tried to be like, all right, I've heard a lot. I haven't really dove into Stanley Kubrick. And me and Christina just don't have time, right, to watch movies. So when we want to watch a movie, it's like a special thing. So I was like, let's read a little bit. Let's dip our toe into the Stanley Kubrick conspiracy and watch this movie. Dude, it has led me to a spiral of a
Eyes wide
hole.
shut.
Yeah, Eyes Wide Shut. Got
me.
We watched it, and I was just like, I mean, you're watching this whole movie, and you're like, first off, yes, there is undoubtedly 25 minutes missing because you get to the end of the movie, and you're like, the fuck was that? There's definitely something missing. You're like, but it's also like there's so much to the point to where I went and looked it up, and it's like, dude, he had the 35 millimeter film like developed in such a way where it was like a purple tint and like blue tint and like all these like color schemes. So the whole time you're watching this movie, you're like, something is going on, and I don't understand. I'm not smart enough. But then I ran into this guy that basically wrote like his doctorate. You
didn't run into a guy. You found
Reddit, dude.
You found
No, but I found this dude where I was like, he kept commenting on these Reddit threads in there, and I'm like, well, who is this? Then I got into his mountain of work.
He's been doing it for a while.
Oh yeah, and I guess he was tired of people telling him he was crazy. So he started pulling screenshots and like he was pulling in literature of the Scottish Rite at the 33. Basically, Eyes Wide Shut is just a story of a guy going through the degrees of masonry, and that each scene is like correlating with the color scheme of the tapestries of masonry.
Yeah.
But it's like a college class. Like somebody says something, you go, well, what is that? And then the next thing you know, you're like, oh my God, I'm back in the 1800s of masonry. Like, what is
I have to try it again because this might honestly be a part of why I've never been that big on digging the secret society stuff, because it's like it's just a bunch of names of stuff that I don't.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
It's all that stuff.
But it's the connections. That's why I like this guy. Made all those connections for him.
Dude, I fell asleep as soon as that movie seemed like it was gonna get interesting, but it was still boring.
You know what's crazy? Is that movie's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And we were watching it and we were like, I mean, we paused it halfway through and went, Jesus Christ. Nothing's happened. We're an hour in,
boring.
Nothing has happened. But, dude, we'll crush like 4 episodes of King of the Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but that's good. That's entertaining the whole way through.
Watch like 20 episodes of a TV show, 10 hours or something. You'll watch Breaking Bad for 10 hours.
Yeah.
And then like one movie, you're like, this is 2 hours. This is crazy.
It gets to be a lot. But that movie is so I saw, as soon as I saw people with robes and masks, I was like, okay, here we go. And then I was asleep 5 minutes later.
I get that. This is how old I am. When we decide that we're going to watch a movie, I do an afternoon latte. I'm like, let me have an afternoon coffee.
Make sure. And you needed it for that. You probably got up and made one in the middle.
I had to do so. I mean, I had to take a smoke break. I was like, this movie. And the whole time, but I went into it with a little bit of it. So you're kind of like, it gets the wheels turning. But then after that, you're just left with what the fuck was this? And then he got killed like 5 days after giving him the final cut. And then like all these people ended up like retiring and having to put in the resignation, and you're just like, all right.
Tom Cruise is protected by the Church of Scientology.
Dude, Tom Cruise was getting followed around the set. They had a guy on set that was like a Scientologist that followed him everywhere he went.
That's
to the point to where Kubrick was like, do you want to just be in a scene? Because you're just here all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
just get another Scientologist in there. Just
they're like, all right.
Might as well.
Dude.
Maybe get some of that Scientology protection for me.
yeah. Hey, they're following me too. Yeah, I was falling down a rabbit hole to the point to where I ended up this is how crazy it got. I ended up watching a guy mall walking, talking, and like, it's when I woke up,
Dude.
I woke up from like a delirium, like, and I was just sitting there staring at my phone, watching a dude talk about shit as he's walking through a mall in Kansas, and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I blacked out." It felt like drinking again. I was like,
Yeah, you need those little like
"What the fuck am I doing?"
you do need those things where like you need something where you know ahead of time if it gets here, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Because it means
I'm
that I
watching
have
a mall walker.
objectively gone too far.
Yeah, I'm watching a dude talk
Yeah.
conspiracies while he walks around the mall.
If
compelling,
that
dude.
becomes a source, like that
compelling, dude.
can't be a source. You can't cite a guy walking in a mall
It
for
was-
your information.
it's the funniest. I really enjoyed this guy's content though,
Yeah.
because he'll be on like a stream of consciousness,
Dude.
and then just go Taylor Swift, but it's from his point of view. So I think he's wearing a GoPro on his head.
Oh my! But Keegan, that's a guy.
Who's in full psychosis?
I mean that just feels like a guy who he lost his job like 6 months ago, and he doesn't want to tell his wife. So he just goes to the mall and he's like, maybe I can start making money by saying crazy shit at the mall.
Oh, that's so funny. I was like, this guy.
Also, the fall of the American Mall. Now you can just walk around with a camera saying conspiracy stuff. Because
Yeah.
nobody's there to stop you. It's just
It
like
was
you.
crazy. I was like, what am I doing? I was just watching this guy discuss something. I was like, but what's even crazier is that like if you took away like him walking in the mall and it was just audio only,
Yeah.
he's rolling, dude. He's cooking.
Or like, I mean, rent an office, you know?
But I think it's the same concept as the videos with like the coin runner people, you know, and half the screen. I think that's the idea
Did you call
behind
it coin runner?
Yeah, they have ones where you're running and it's just somebody collecting coins like Sonic. Yeah, I got lost on those too.
You really are old.
I won't
Because
get on those.
that's a game that has a name, and it's
What
not
is it?
coin runner.
Oh, I don't fucking know. I see it. I'm like, I don't want that on my algorithm because I don't
Yeah.
want to get programmed like that.
Yeah, it came out after my time with those kinds
is it
of
called?
games. I think it's Subway Surfer or something like that.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
it's-
I look at people all the time that are like in gas stations, like old people that are just sitting there, and I'm like, that's like a warning,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
How do you where? Am I like one slip up away? You know, like am I one rabbit hole away from just sitting in front of a fucking slot machine
In a
in the back of a gas station,
Back of a
smoking
Chevron.
cigarette? Yeah, in a BP.
Oh.
And
Dude.
where am I at? Am I,
I mean-
there? Where do you end up? You know, how do you take that step towards that?
You know what is a cool move though? My laundry place has slot machines.
Now they got you.
That's a place
because,
to do it.
hey, I got nothing else to do. You can only look at your phone so much at a laundromat.
Yeah. Also, imagine going to the gas station to play the slot machine when you have a phone.
I
Like,
know. I want to walk up to those people and be like, "You can give me $20, and I'll let you play fucking."
You can online gamble on your phone. Did you know that?
Gambling is
You could go old school. Find a bookie. Call them.
something about that is unsettling. Like how widespread gambling is.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
it's-
this is gonna be a problem in 10 years.
I think it's the next, like the opioid epidemic was the last drug epidemic. I think gambling is the next like big epidemic that just crushes
with the
people.
nicotine. People don't even think about nicotine, and then they're waking up at 4 a.m. hitting their fucking vape.
Oof.
I know a girl that was talking about it at work. She was talking about having it on her nightstand, so when she wakes up in the middle of the night, she can just. I'm like, that's crazy. You got to have a moment with yourself where you're like, all right, it's getting a little out of control.
I need to be able to go 8 hours.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of control when you're waking up and you're not good. It's not great.
Yeah.
I think the gambling shit though is gonna fuck people up because if you would have hit me at like 22 when I was in the height of my drinking, just blacking out with
Got
a
you
phone where I could
locked
just
on?
while you're watching football because I'm already blacked out watching football.
And you got money on that game.
Oof, you hit the 4 o'clock game and I can just start clicking buttons and my card is connected, I would be in trouble. And they're giving you a credit card, I'd be fucked.
Yeah. I think
wonder if
it's happening.
I think it is too. And dude, everybody's everybody's getting a check. You know they're making money because everybody has.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never really had money to gamble like that, so I've never been able to get addicted to it because I don't have I lose like $200 and I'm like, ooh, that was bad.
I don't know. I just gambling. I think my dad did this to me. My dad set me up right with a good resistance for gambling, which is just an outlook and a mindset that you can do it sometimes, but it's just like a fun thing. It's like you go in with $100 and you're like, this is my $100 that I'm spending on 4 hours of gambling for fun. Like that's how I look at it. Yeah. Is like I'm looking at it like I'm going to do a thing, and that thing is play these games.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to cost $200.
Or it's going to cost whatever I brought in.
Yeah.
But I'm very good about. But I'm very good about I came in and that was the cost, and it's like I could do more if I wanted to, but I rarely want to.
You know what I thought was fucked up is when you were on the cruise ship, you could go up to the people and put it on your room, which was connected to a credit card, and that was a loophole on the cruise ship.
No.
I was listening to a guy in front of me get money, and I was like, did he just put that on his room? And they're like, you can do that if there's a card. And I was like, no, man.
Bro.
I was like, you should feel bad about yourself. You should lose sleep over this, lady. Like, that's crazy what you just did to that man.
Imagine.
He's had 47 fucking Miami Vices.
Imagine maxing your credit card on cruise ship gambling.
Getting home. Oh, dude.
Oh,
well, I was under her dad's credit card. So there was a devil on my shoulder when I was sitting at the blackjack table. It was like, it's not even your card on the room. I was like, don't stop.
Oh.
She's already in bed. Nobody would know. Get on, Trent. Stop.
Oh, she'll know later.
Oh, immediately. Her dad would get a notification in bed. It was like 2 a.m. He would have been like, this motherfucker. Probably would have came down there and kicked my ass, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, her dad was kind of a handful.
Unless you were winning, then he would just jump in and grab it.
Yeah, he might come down there and pump you up. That would be awesome. I was doing pretty good. I was zoned in.
What were you playing?
Blackjack. That's the only game I understand.
Me too.
I tried to play 3-card poker, and this is no bullshit. Just sat down. First bet, I lost. The guy had like a pair or something, right? Nothing. And then I bet again, and the dude hit a flush. And then he hit a straight. And he literally put his hand on my cards. He's like, dude, just walk away. He's like, the odds of me hitting those 2 hands back to back. He's like, this is not your game. This is not your time.
God likes me right now, and I don't know why,
like,
but
what? Like, because you're playing the dealer, and I was like, so I just lost $75 just like that. I was like, yo, that was my first introduction to being in a casino. I was like, that fucking sucked.
Yeah,
like that took the wind right out of my sails.
That's probably why you never got the bug.
It sucked. Yeah, it was like getting kicked in the nuts. I just remember being like, what? Ow.
I brought my youngest brother gambling for the first time.
Yeah.
It might have been. It was when he was young, like first able to. Dude, we went to the casino. I think it was like $25 or something like that. We were doing $5 tables, and we both lost immediately. It was crazy. In blackjack.
Yeah. Blackjack too is people get mad at you on the table if you start
do
playing.
weird weird stuff. Yeah.
If you start playing crazy, people get upset.
But it's kind of fun.
I sat down, dude. We had like tripped that night, so I wasn't like actively I wasn't in the melt, but I was still feeling weird, and I wasn't drinking. Like everybody else is like hammered, so like people were looking at me like, I don't know what this guy's doing.
I think he's trying to sense the card.
At one point, I was like, split them, and I hit. This dude was like, bro. The guy next to us is like, I have to move tables. I don't like what you're doing.
You like split twos or something?
I don't remember what it was, but I remember the guy was like, what are you doing? And then I hit, and he's like, bro, I don't want any part of this. Like, this is unconventional. Like, what are you doing? And then another guy had this girl sitting on his lap, and she was like making the bets. And this dude, like, you just watch this guy get visibly upset, like as it continued to happen.
How long did you play for?
A while. I came back into the room and she's like, "What fucking time is it?" I like crawled in bed like, I don't think it closes. Like, I kept waiting to get kicked out, and I just don't think it was coming.
Wait, did you lose or?
I ended up winning a couple $100 bucks.
That is so funny.
Where it was just like I wasn't winning anything crazy because I wasn't playing big hands, but I was just.
You just kept playing.
Oh yeah, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, I could see how you could count cards, but I just couldn't. But I was like, I was enthralled by thinking I could count cards.
I learned how to count. Like I know how to do it, and I was pretty quick with it. Like I used to practice it when I was like a teenager, like late high school, because those movies were out. Then.
That's what I'm saying. I was over there.
So I started.
It, dude.
But here's where I realized there was a problem. The problem with counting cards, at least for me, was keeping track and counting the cards and not looking like you're counting the cards. Because like I could do it, but I'm just like I'm like locked into the cards in a way that is unnatural. I never did it at a casino.
Looking like the dude at Rayman, just 22, 12, 12, 12. Just like, bro, you can't.
I'm like counting on my finger.
A notebook. Jotting. I can't take notes. What are we doing here? Thought this was America.
Fine, I'll write it on my arm.
Yeah. You deal with Memento. I fucking hated that movie, dude.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, my God. I watched it and wanted to fist fight everybody that told me to watch it.
Wait, Memento, which one was that?
It's the one where he can't remember anything and it's backwards.
No, I never saw it.
And it's fucking dumb. It's confusing and people think that's artsy.
Yeah.
You're like, this is infuriating.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And now when I see a bad movie, it's like, I am so mad because I don't have the time.
Yeah.
So we've been watching a lot of King of the Hill. Going back, King of the Hill
it's great.
is great. Because I want to watch the new season. Billy Strings, the outro music on the new season.
I did hear that.
I would love to. I want to watch it. And Christina's like, well, let's go back and watch from the beginning. So I don't know how many seasons it is. But it's a great, just put on. It's a mall walking thing. You know, it's a palate cleanser. Put it on. Let me just watch King of the Hill. I fell down some fucking masonry rabbit hole. Like I'm like going over the order of like the steps. I'm like, he was looking out the east window.
Bobby's like, I don't know you. Dude, and you're just like, holy shit.
We watched the episode last night of them. Hank makes Bobby smoke a carton of cigarettes because he catches him smoking, and then they all get addicted to cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that one. I feel like the Christian rock one.
Yeah.
You remember that one? The Christian rock one legitimately there was a change in my household from that one where my parents were like, okay, you can listen to your Christian metal.
Yeah. It's funny when a TV show hits something close to home.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of people that were like, oh, man, South Park's about to...
I'm going to wait till it's over.
Sitting there in their MAGA hat like,
although
I don't like this.
It does feel like the world might end with the last episode of this season.
I mean, yeah. I don't think money's real anymore. They gave those dudes $1.5 billion. I was like, okay, this isn't a real metric anymore.
No, money's fake. It's been fake, but now it's obvious.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Now it's like glaringly obvious. Yeah. God, I know. I don't know what the end to all this is. like where are we headed? I don't like it.
It'll be kind of fun, probably.
I mean, there's certain things that bum me out that shouldn't bum me out. It's like the Rizzler on Theo Von. Like that.
Wait, the Rizzler went on Theo Von?
It's like BB Netanyahu on the Note Boys. I'm like, dude, what?
What are we doing?
Fucking timeline. That's where I'm like, I'll just watch this dude walk around the mall. I don't give a fuck. Please, are you going to go in the Spencer's? I went right by it.
When you put it in that context, I get it.
And it's like now I have that added filter of like I'm looking at like the world I'm gonna bring children up in, and I'm like, oh no.
Good luck, buddy.
I'll spin out. I'll see a video of the Note Boys with BB Netanyahu, and I'm like, my brain is melted. What is it? Yeah, my kids are probably going to be putting on like some goggle set and sitting in the room with them.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
And I'm going to have to do that to like see
Yeah.
that.
You're going to have to like you're going to have to
I
get
watched
into
a
it.
video of somebody that took a fresh iPad and they watched some fucking kid show on YouTube, right? And then they just allowed it to go through the algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gets so dark where it was like showing
Yeah.
videos of like a claymation child with ants inside of its stomach. I was like, this
just
is
creepy shit.
horrific shit that you're like, that's going to stay with you forever.
Yeah.
Like I watched it and was like, I hate that.
It looks like a Primus video.
Exactly, dude. It looked like Tool. It legitimately got Tool. Like you just look over your kids watching a Tool video. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
It's just a Tool video with London Bridges put on a loop over it.
Yeah, that's why you. But it's also like people write articles like
Just
children aren't going to know cursive, and I'm like, bro, then if you want them to know cursive, you teach them cursive.
yeah. By the way, I missed the mark. It's 9/11 footage while London Bridges is playing. That was the joke. I had to go back for it.
I mean, I'll just.
What would you do
On their
if
10th
you
birthday, I
one
give
day
them-
weren't paying attention and then they were just watching 9/11 footage?
I don't know. I'd have to discuss the discrepancies. I just.
Girls, you're about to learn about a man named Dick Cheney.
Girls, have you ever heard of Lucky Larry?
Dick Cheney has had more hearts than everybody that lives in this house combined.
There were dancing Israelis on a van.
Ooh, careful on that one.
Hey, it's just all disclosed at this point. Those guys got detained and let go. Nothing nefarious. You can be from Israel and dance.
You can. It's the freedom of America.
Which I want to know if they were listening to music because nobody ever brings up that point. What do you think they were listening to?
Because that's also like,
What do you think?
Khaled has a great joke about this, about his sister's birthday.
Yeah.
Happened to
I
be
love-
celebrated on 9/11. Like that
they were,
happens.
what do you think they were dancing to though? I would hope Earth, Wind, and Fire September. That seems like the
really?
perfect. Yeah.
That's what you think
Do
they'd
you
be?
remember? As the fucking towers are going down? Yeah, dude. What would you want? What do you think they're dancing to?
I mean, I can only think like, what would I dance to? You know what I mean?
What would you dance to?
I mean, I'd be playing the Doom soundtrack.
Yeah. Have some Master of Puppets would be nice.
Master of Puppets.
You know? A little double entendre, dude. Be good.
Oh man.
They're like queuing up a guitar solo. I wouldn't have noticed if they weren't playing the guitar solo from Freebird on loop.
Dude, Freebird is a crazy one. Because it's just so long.
They're not much dancing. They're just fucking getting down.
Yeah.
They were throwing up a lot of Hail Satans, fucking throwing beer cans.
A lot of devil horns going up.
Just stomping around 5 dudes in
Yeah.
a pit. It's
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
That's what I would imagine.
I've never thought about that till just right now. I
About-
wonder what they were dancing to. They weren't dancing, because that's bizarre. If there's 5 dudes who's out there interpretive dancing to the music, it's like, what is happening down here?
Yeah.
Let's see how that would wave a flag.
I haven't even seen that video.
It's a lady that was snooping with binoculars, is who saw him. An old lady. Snooping.
Dude.
A whole rear window situation, dude.
I mean, that makes me feel like it's definitely unrelated dancing. Because that's just an old lady who wants to tie things together.
I always thought it was interesting she knew they were Jews from 30 floors up.
Yeah, does she not? Like, is there any evidence of that? Or
Yeah.
is it just...
I don't know.
Like, are they dancing and the curlies are waving
Yeah,
around?
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? They were dancing and one guy was in a chair and they're... Going around in circles. Da, da, da.
Oh, it's so sad that it feels like we should probably cut this.
I am just reporting on a story that's out there, dude. I can't help that. I didn't come up with this story. I'm just wondering whether...
This might be a Patreon.
What were they listening to? I don't know. It's just so funny to me, that one lady.
Wow.
It's an old lady, dude, just looking out the window.
Wow.
Yeah, if I saw the kids watching something on their laptop, I'd be like, listen, girls, close the laptop
Man.
for a second. Let's go take a walk around the mall.
Man, and this
At
is
that point, it'll just be the ruins. Let's go to the ruins of capitalism. I'll tell you a little story about Dick Cheney and George W. Bush.
that might
man.
be the
But
heart.
then you get into like, well, then Iran Contra. It's like when I try to explain something to Christina, and she's just like, dude, you might as well just be speaking Spanish.
Does she not? Is she not down with it?
No, she's a good sport.
Okay.
She just realizes when I'm in psychosis, and just
She's like-
plays along like,
She's like, oh, he's too deep
Stanley
for me
Kubrick
to.
did that. It matters that his scarf is red. Good for you, honey. I'm so glad that you're
That you
enthralled. You
figured that.
missed our daughter's first steps. Telling me about why Tom Cruise was asked to leave the set of the movie. Like, my bad, dude. I'm having an episode.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it happens to most of us sometimes.
I mean, what a fun one to get into, movie details and Easter eggs. It's like
Yeah.
Pixar all being in the same universe. That's a fun one. When somebody starts telling me about that, I'm like, how fun is that?
I don't know if I've ever gotten that deep on any movie because, like, I like movies a lot, but I don't get.
It's usually a safe one where you're not going to... Stanley Kubrick, I thought.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
way entangled where it's just, it entangles itself into Princess Diana. That's where I got.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm in Princess Diana. Now I'm in there. And I'm like, oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, now I'm back to David Icke. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm back. And you hit me with
Yeah.
Behold a Pale Horse. I'm like, oh,
Well, yeah.
there we are.
I mean,
That's why I'm taking a break. That's why I'm Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Don't
Yeah,
panic.
you need
Don't panic.
don't panic. Honestly, don't panic. Like,
I
for
might.
real.
That might be before the dino tattoo.
Yeah.
It might
Dude.
be just don't panic.
Good old Billy Cooper might throw you over the edge when you get to it.
I'm pretty good about balancing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because Bill, I think you are like you're gonna read the first chapter of Behold a Pale Horse, and you're gonna be like, Bill Cooper is the man, because it's just, I mean, it is him telling his story,
This is how dumb I am.
but it's a sick story.
If it's a good book, when I first start reading it, one of the thoughts that I have, and this is how I know I'm retarded, is, wow, it's crazy to me that this is going on in this guy's brain. Like, that is insane to me. Like, the way that people vocalize things and, like, the way they describe stuff in, like, a really good book, I'm just like, yeah, my brain doesn't work like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's the same thing as somebody who doesn't play music, and you watch somebody play music, and you're like,
Yeah.
how the fuck? That might as well be magic.
Yeah,
That's
like
how I
me.
think about guitar. I mean, Les Claypool, I'm like, that's magic.
Magic.
But it's weird to me when I heard somebody say the other day, they were like, oh, I didn't realize that you had to dance on the drums. I was just like, whoa, that leveled me that, like, people are that far away from dancing. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Pretty far away.
That's crazy.
Because you said that, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, did I even really know that?
Yeah.
Like, I might have instinctually been aiming for it, but I am not. Like, if I'm dancing, you should get my stomach pumped.
That's the secret.
That is the secret?
Is the drums. It's just
Yeah.
the drums.
Yeah.
It's a count. It's
Yeah.
very mathematic. That's why I'm surprised with music. You're not, because it is mathematic. Like, it is. There is like a formula to it.
Yeah.
Like very
But
prog rock.
my problem is I learned early enough that I don't have like a natural inclination towards keeping a rhythm
True.
and shit like
I
so.
think,
like
yeah, you either
I
give it
struggle
that or
with
you're
that.
not.
Yeah.
Because I watch the kids, and the kids can keep a rhythm. Like,
I'm a
the
words
girls
guy.
can like hit stuff. Just wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
words are, but it's like I will try to describe something and just be like, I can't fucking do this. Like my mind is writing a book, but my mouth is a toddler. Like it's just
Yeah.
like I'll like be thinking these like prolific thoughts and then just hear like, oh, cool, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's crazy. Fuck, no, put it together.
Yeah. I feel like, and I've been thinking about this recently. I feel like my brain works just a little bit slow. It works good, it's a little slow.
A little slow?
Takes its time.
What do you mean? Like off the jump?
Like I'm not that good off the cuff for the most part. Like in comedy, I can do it a little better because I've built up like the muscle for it.
Right.
But just generally, like if I'm trying to convey like a real idea that I have, I'll come up with a good way to do that, but it's going to take a while. And that works in joke writing too for me, where it's like it takes me a while to really figure out what I'm trying, but I end up taking big ideas and I'm good at distilling them into very simple explanations, I think, but it takes a while.
We're going to get there eventually.
It works good, but not fast.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I think of it.
I heard in a book, I was reading that Pakal book, they were talking about taking this substance, and they were saying the lady described it as mind movies. It's one of the things I was like, I've never heard anybody articulate like where you're daydreaming in your mind, like where you can visualize something.
Yeah.
And I was like, mind movies is such a cool way to say that.
Yeah. And I don't have that at all.
No, that's what I mean. But that's like, because I've always tried to describe it to you, and that's kind of like what it is. It's like a mind movie. It's just like a movie that's playing in your mind that you're almost like watching.
So it's like 2D.
I mean, it's just like, it's like watching, but you're kind of, it's almost like dreaming, sort of.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Like I can do that
doesn't.
with music. I'll just like, it's like I'm watching a music video that I don't really know what's happening. Or I can imagine myself playing. I'll do that all the time. Like when I'm driving, I like imagine myself playing in a band, listening to the song.
Whoa.
Yeah, I do that all the time, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially if I'm like listening to something with heavy guitar solos. Like, just imagining myself ripping. Yeah.
That's why you brought up Freebird earlier. You were on the way over.
No, that just would be the funniest song to load up. Like, be like, it is all going to plan.
Yeah.
Hit the guitar solo. It's like I've seen people do that at a party for midnight and New Year's Eve.
That's annoying.
Oh, dude, it was like read the room, and you're trumping the countdown.
Yeah,
the countdown's number one. Everybody's in on the countdown. 10, 9. Now we're like you're playing some weird episode of The Sopranos. Like, dude, this is if you're at home by yourself.
Yeah,
Like, don't do this. Yeah.
This is if you have a New Year's like what I do. But I don't really celebrate New Year's.
New Year's is a nightmare.
Who cares?
As I've gotten older, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It's people shooting off fireworks and everybody's way fucking too drunk. Everything's packed. Ubers are $1,000.
Yeah.
And your Uber driver's most likely blacked out.
Yeah. Everybody is. It's New Year's. We got to start the year not conscious.
Yeah. That's a good way to start your year, just to go
Just to
with the worst hangover I can imagine. I did like seeing concerts on New Year's Eve. That was always fun. But they were, a 4-day Humphrey show where it's like, I don't have that in me.
No.
I don't have the time or the will to.
Yeah. We do need to look into these concert tickets.
Yes.
Although I did see something. You ever go through the ska phase? You ever get into Catch-22?
No.
It's one of kind of the precursor bands to Streetlight Manifesto.
Yeah.
Treefort is opening for them.
Really?
On
Dude, let's fucking go.
On the day that we were going to go see Signs of the Swarm. But
we go and mosh at Treefort.
I mean,
we could skank too. Catch-22, we could skank.
I can't skank.
I feel like, dude, skanking, you run a high risk of pulling a hamstring, kicking your leg
Oh,
out.
yeah. Yeah, that's a young man's game.
I would venture to say
And also, there's
Might
like
be the most embarrassing.
there's a
way.
big like twist in the back.
That's an
Like you could really
embarrassing
throw
way
a
to get
disc,
hurt.
you know.
That's a really embarrassing, especially if you like really hurt yourself and they had to carry you out.
Bro, you have to go to the hospital with a checker tie.
Playing taps as they carry you out.
You have suspenders and a studded belt.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Pulling your back out in a bowling shirt is a tough look.
I mean,
Wait, I dropped my fedora. Help me.
honestly though, Keegan, I feel like most people who throw their backs out are in bowling shirts.
They're just carrying you out like a funeral. Some dude that looks like Ian Finance. Like I said, they're playing taps.
Ian Finance is there.
They're playing. Like,
Ian Finance, fun fact, at every ska show that it happens ever.
I mean, ska is fun, but it is embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
You don't want to listen to, like, you don't want a ska song to come on when your friends are in the car.
Dude, I played ska one time around the black kids on my football team. Dude, you want to talk about? They were like, this is that gay band from that fucking teen movie. You're like, what? You're like, oh, yeah, they were the gay band in Clueless. My bad. Thank you.
Yeah, that's... You also, like, you got to feel people out before you try and throw some ska on.
It's embarrassing. Like, when people, there is a lot to make fun of. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure.
There's a lot to make fun
Absolutely.
of. It is the Scooter of music. You know, like, it truly is. Which scooters are having a revolution, you know, but...
Yeah, dude. Instagram every so often will start throw me like scooter videos.
Yeah.
People doing shit in skate parks, and I'm like, get that shit out of here, dude.
I know, you don't even want to look at it.
Get it out of here.
I've been doing that, and I've been diligent about not looking at fat asses.
Yeah.
Because that...
Got to be careful. Did you know that there is a session type scooter game on Steam?
That's the lamest shit in the world.
and
if you get caught
I'm pretty
playing
sure
a scooter fucking
I'm pretty
video
sure
game,
it's just called Scoot.
oh, bro. They're probably Epstein level blackmailing people that got good at this. Like, dude, we'll put out your hours on Scoot.
There's not one person who's not a pedophile and playing this.
Yeah, man. Dude, that's crazy. I hate that.
Yeah. This is just like, it's children who are into scooters, and it's pedophiles who are trying to connect with children.
Dude, I remember my buddy was dating a lady that had a 10-year-old, and we were explaining to her, she didn't realize that when he played like Fortnite, he could just talk to people.
Yeah.
We're like, what don't you get about that? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, bro, he is a headset to like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the world.
I do want to see. Oh,
they have.
there's
Scoot
another
X.
one. Okay.
I hate.
Oh, this looks way more.
We might have to stream this. Fuck Tony Hawk, dude.
It's $12.
I'll put 12 on it, dude. I got 5 on it. Look
Bro.
at that grind. Yeah, we might have to get Scoot X. That might be what we're doing, dude. We might stream Scoot. Scooter for life. Get some stickers made. Scooter life.
Get your own damn Steam account.
Ooh, the manual is pretty sick, dude. Okay, I'm back in. This rules. If you can't whack yourself in the heel.
Oh, yeah. If you can't shatter your leg.
Yeah, it should be like a Peter Griffin. You just fall on the ground for like a full minute. Like,
You know what does suck is none of these games, like even as far as I'm aware, the new skate game, I don't think has like Hall of Meat anymore.
Well, that
Like
was the best part.
There's no blood in the new Tony Hawk games.
Yeah, that sucks. Look what they've taken from us.
Bro, if
There should be a blood code.
I will buy this
ABBA.
Keegan, I will buy this now and we can live stream it as soon as we finish recording if you want.
I mean, it's crazy. I got a rainy day off, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Christina took the whole week off for the girl's birthday. Tomorrow. Girl's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, that's really? It's already been a year.
1 year tomorrow.
Wow.
We're recording this on a rainy Monday.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Holy
They're walking,
shit.
dude. Emma. So I wasn't there, but my buddy brought his kids over because he was like in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I guess Emma is kind of a bully because her and Ava have started like wrestling. So immediately, like when my buddy has like a 1.5-year-old, she just started like grabbing her and pulling her down, and my buddy's kid was like, "What?"
She started going for the arm bar.
I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Is she gonna be a bully? Like, what do we do if she's a bully?"
I mean, you gotta.
I mean, full bully mode. It's my buddy's daughter running from her.
It's funny how happy she looks in her bullying. She's like, "Yeah."
She doesn't know. She's just like, I like to, and then. Christina, and I'm sure people don't want to just hear about my kids, but Christina's been putting them in a laundry basket and pushing them around the house in the hardwood.
That's fun.
Oh, they love it. What? We'll do it after. We don't have to do it right this second.
No, I'm saying I can do it while we talk, and then it'll be ready to go.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and this is cheap enough.
Scoot X. I bet it's going to be tough.
You think it's going to be tough?
I mean, yeah, it seems like intricate.
I mean, yeah, but I'm good at Session. There's no way, dude. I am too good at Session for this game to be like a big problem for me. There's no way.
They have so much shit on Steam. You could get really lost in independent games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you're like getting good at like something so dumb as like a squirrel with a pistol. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that one
you can't even talk to people about it. You're like trying to describe the game to people, and people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, and that game, there was one day where I got real locked into it, and I'm glad that I hit a boss I couldn't beat. I tried him like 10 times, and I just couldn't get through this boss. So I just quit. I gave up on the game because I'm like, it's not worth it, this game. And I'm glad because now they're putting out way more content. And like, if I really got locked in, I could still be playing that motherfucker.
Yeah, they did downloadable content for a squirrel with a pistol game. I don't need that.
And like adding more guns, adding more bosses. And
I don't need that.
Yeah, it's a good play it for a day. Because XCOM 2 is, my drug game.
Yeah.
That's the game that, I have to leave it uninstalled. Because if it's installed, one day I'm just going to get a little buzzed and I'm going to start playing it. And then I'm going to spend 60 hours over the next month beating it again.
Just shut your whole life down.
Just skipping comedy to do it.
You know what sucks the most is I don't really have time to play video games. So when I do sit down and I'm like, the girls are napping, and you go to play a game and it's got an update.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking pisses me off so bad.
I mean, I don't really have that big of an issue with it. I guess maybe it's because my internet's awesome.
Or console, I guess you got to leave it on rest, but
yeah,
I don't leave anything with lights on because that just attracts them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They're gonna go start poking.
Yeah, as soon as they see a light on, they're like,
"What's that?
I'm gonna grab that. I just want to grab that and throw that."
Yeah,
they're they're doing a thing where they just grab stuff off and throw it down just to hear what it sounds like to hit the ground.
They're in their cat phase.
Mm-hmm. Banjo loves it.
Yeah, Banjo's like, oh,
he stands above him like, right?
These guys are awesome.
Amazing, dude.
So they're really bonding with Banjo.
They are. They have a healthy, not fear, but they have a respect now for Banjo because he's swatted at him enough.
He's booped him a few times.
So they will go up to him and they get really excited and will scream, and then they're like,
wait.
They go in super slow. Because you know right away if he's going to let you fuck with him.
Yeah.
He's pretty open about it. Other than that, dude, I don't know.
Oh, shit. I forgot. I had a rough week last week.
Oh, no. What happened?
So, rained out of work Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday.
Sucks that the rain kills you like that.
Wednesday, I wake up, my internet is dead. I don't know why. No Wi-Fi, nothing on the computer, no interweb. But I got to work, and I have some computer stuff to do. So I'm like, all right, I guess I got to get fully showered, dressed, and ready as quick as I can, and then drive to Cool Beans to do my computer work, the stuff I need to before I go to work. Go work, back to Cool Beans so that I can finish work, And so I would just I didn't get to do any of my work here, which slows it all way down.
That sucks.
Because I'm just working on a little laptop. It got fixed the next day. They just gave me a new modem. I guess the modem went bad. Works great now. Better than before. Xfinity.
Because we got to do something else. Ours is terrible.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy. If you have 2 things on, 3 things on at T-Mobile, shit's the bed. T-Mobile, it's $50. I mean.
Yeah. I think I pay $40.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to get out of
It's
T-Mobile
good.
then.
Thursday. I go to work, do the first job, get in my car, doesn't start.
No.
Fortunately, I'm not that far from Nathan Lowe.
Damn, dude.
Guest on the show. He comes over to give me a jump, doesn't jump. Now I got to cancel my next appointment. Get my car towed.
The no jump is defeating.
Dude,
that is defeating. Because it is a big lead up to
you're like, oh, we're about to get it.
We're back online.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't, you're like, oh, now we got to call a tow truck?
Mm-hmm. So I got it towed to the place right up from here,
expensive?
right? No, $150.
Not bad.
Fucking Zelda guy.
It's gonna come out.
Huh?
I said that's gonna come up.
Yeah.
That noise.
Do
you Zelda him?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, he was
him
just
personally.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, no, his business. It was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay. I was about to say he gets back. He's like, I had one person today.
No. No, dude. I was talking to him. He was a Afghani guy.
Oh wow.
And he basically got out of Afghanistan, came to America, worked and went to college, became a dental hygienist, hated it, got his own tow truck, and is just like an independent.
Whoa.
And here's the thing. I found it just literally.
That guy's the American dream.
It was great.
That's awesome.
Because, he $150
Big
picked
dude?
me up. No.
Small guy.
Yeah.
Out there slinging chains and shit. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's a dangerous fucking job.
Yeah.
Every time I watch somebody, I've gotten my car towed twice. Every time I'm like, dude, these dudes are just on the side of the highway loading shit up.
I was in a residential area, so it was
That's
easy.
nice.
But this guy picks me up, drives me to the shop that I can walk here from.
Yeah.
So I drop it off, walk back here. Like an hour later, the guy calls me and he's like, yeah, apparently my battery went so bad that it just wouldn't even complete the circuit.
Oh, shit.
So he's like, yeah, changed out the battery. It starts every time now. You're
Your
good.
battery is dead as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a dead battery.
Shit's DED, bro.
Yeah. So at least it was that, but I got it
God.
fixed. But
Fucking
but back to back, dude. There's things that you're like, these are the things that I rely on, and sometimes they're gonna go bad, and that's too bad. But I'll deal with it when it happens. And then for that to happen back to back days, it's like internet, car, fucked.
Yeah, I had a meltdown trying to fucking get our internet together, and Christina, she can't work. If she didn't have the internet, so it's a big deal. So we got to figure something out.
Otherwise, she's got to go somewhere that has internet.
Oh, and that's a whole thing because she has to have multiple screens because she has Excel and.
Oh, she needs it.
Yeah. And so when my mother-in-law is in town, because she's in town for their birthday, it's tough because she's got to be out in the living room. So that's why she's like, I'm just going to take a couple days off.
That makes sense.
They're not sleeping though, dude.
They're not?
They sleep 9 or 10 hours. They're supposed to sleep 14.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Babies are supposed to sleep a lot. Because they're up moving, so they're toddling around, which Christina thought that was hilarious that you didn't know what toddler was.
Yeah, it never ever.
Whoa, dude. No, you could actually see him.
I was like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, no idea. Why would I know that? Why would I ever have known that?
Yeah. I don't know.
You should have been more concerned if I was like, yeah, obviously, I've put a lot of thought into this.
Dude.
No.
Well, I almost forgot to tell you this. I felt 17 at fucking work the other day.
Wait, you what?
I felt 17 again. I was running around taking orders. I'm getting these people's order, and I dropped the glass on the patio. Dude, like that always makes you feel like a fucking idiot child. Like
Because a lot of people yell. Everybody's
Dude,
like, oh.
I had the glass and I thought I had the bottom one and I did not. So when I put the other pint glass, it just, both of them went out and it exploded. But they had their dog right there.
Oh.
So this dog felt like, was so scared. I felt, dude, it exploded to the point to where I felt glass hit my face and hit my glasses. I was like, holy shit, dude, a bomb just went off.
We got to sweep this whole place.
Oh, yeah. I like disappeared to go get a broom because I went so fast. I guess I didn't say anything. But when I came back, some dude was like trying to pick stuff up. I was like, nah, what are you doing? His wife was like, that's a lot faster. I was like, all right, well, you're not right either. I don't want, at least he's trying. What are you doing?
Lady, you have sandals. Get out of here.
It's crazy. I felt so bad for the dog. I was like, oh no, his little paws. But it was crazy. Like, you feel like you're like a food runner again. Dropping food makes you feel like a child.
Fortunately, the only food service I've ever done, pizza guy.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Did you ever drop a pizza? I got close when I was delivering.
I think maybe in the restaurant once or twice.
That's an easy one. Yeah,
but I never like dropped a pizza in front of somebody. Like I never was like walking up to the door.
Dude, the defeat in somebody's face when you drop their food in front of them, they're like,
crazy.
He's got to be like, my bad. Yeah, I had to go get them new beers. They're like, it's fine. I'm like, it's really not. Like, it hit my face. So I know there's glass everywhere. You're drinking glass, for sure.
You should probably not finish that.
You should probably get that dog out of here, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, y'all should fucking leave.
You know what?
I'm kicking you out.
You're cut off.
These people are drunk as fuck, dude. I just completely switched the narrative.
They're so drunk I dropped the glass.
Yeah, I felt like a jackass. So I guess the colored T-shirts wasn't that big of a deal. Nobody said anything about my jorts.
Yeah, jorts. That was, that was funny how specific it was. Like,
I think
targeted.
The only solution to that is to wear a tennis skirt. That's the only solution.
It is.
Yeah.
And
the more I thought about it and molded over in my mind, I was like, that is the only solution.
Do you think that your coworker or one of the managers heard it on the podcast and was like, okay, now we can't?
No, but you know what? The guy I was talking about drunkenly driving the forklift was not very friendly to me. So I don't know if he might be a avid listener. If he is, hey, Kevin. Because he wasn't very nice to me, dude. I was like, whoa, bro. It's Sunday morning. We should all be friends. People are hungover. When you start getting into that industry, by the end of the weekend, people are like, I don't feel good.
Yeah. I mean, usually brewers just kind of live on a level of that a little bit, right?
I hate to talk about this girl like 3 weeks in a row, but...
Oh, man.
I was working with her, and she's like, man, I'm so embarrassed. I was like, what happened? She's like, I went to the bathroom, and she like, peeped it out real quick. And she's like, it's a bad shit. Like, I got to take a shit. And this is the second shit of the day. So it's not a planned shit. So she goes in there, but it's like bad enough to where she's like peeping if anybody's in there. And then she's like, I'm alone in the bathroom, letting it rip. And then she came out and there was a lady in there the whole time. Like, dude.
Oh. Because when you're in there and you hear somebody really let it go, like they don't know you're there, you can't let them know you're there. Like, you got to be like, oh,
just
no.
silently suffer at the sink. Like, oh, my God. And those are two different. You behave differently. If you're in a bathroom by yourself, you're behaving differently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're letting it go.
You're blowing your nose on. You're just farmers blowing on the wall.
I just thought that was so funny to open it up, and you work there.
Yeah,
so you have on the fucking shirt, so they're like, "Oh my God."
So she's like waiting in line, and she's at the register, and the lady comes up, and she's like, "I'm gonna wait for him. I'm
the next person to take her order." She's like, dude.
I'll take whoever.
At least
else.
You're not serving food. That is.
Do we need to move sections?
If you were like at Provino's, you come out of the stall in like a bow tie. People are like, "Oh, dude, it's fucking disgusting." Blake shit in a trash can at his work because he had a sick tummy and had a explosive diarrhea episode and went running into the bathroom, one stall bathroom. There's a dude in there, and Blake was just like, oh no. So it was like banging on the door. The guy's like, fucking wait a minute. And then he had to sit down on the old toilet of shame.
Because now that other guy has to come out of the stall and be like, oh man, because he's not washing his hands now.
No, yeah, you realize too when you come out, you're like, I didn't know. Dude, I was finishing up reading about Stanley Kubrick on Reddit. My bad. I didn't know it was a shit in a garbage can situation.
I was really locked into a mall walking video.
The guy just said the joke, Tranny Swift. It's hilarious.
God, the mall walker should be the name of this episode.
The mall walker definitely is. Dude, and you think I'm fucking kidding. I'm going to try to have this guy on because this also is a guy.
You think he's a get? We could get him?
He had a podcast. He's a guy that also slept at a float tank for like a month. Like every single night, slept in a float tank. What an interesting person.
Whoa.
That's what I said. I want to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
And then I think he went
that
so
sounds
far.
like a guy who knows about a sound bath.
This is the guy who knows about frequencies for sure, dude. He went so far into the internet meme that it like came full circle around to him just walking around a mall. And there I was.
You think
and
we
it's
could
like
get
old
him?
content, I think, is definitely a Zoom. I think a Zoom. Because I've seen some interesting conversations with him with people where you're like, this guy is intelligent, but he has like that Nick Mullen syndrome of just like, what is the point of this? You know what I mean? And then one day he's like, I'm quitting Pizza Hut. And I'm like, this guy works at Pizza Hut? Whoa.
I mean,
that's hell on earth.
Pizza
a
Hut,
modern
dude.
day Pizza Hut in 2025.
Because Pizza Hut is...
You're in the belly of the beast.
What happened to the pizza?
It's a corporation.
It's
you
so
are
bad.
You're in the belly of the beast. You are into the belly of capitalism at that point. It's connected like a KFC. You're in hell.
Oh, dude.
You're in service industry hell, dude.
KFC Pizza Hut is
hell on
whew.
earth.
Which one are you going? Which one are you going with? KFC or Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut for sure.
What
I'll
about
get
a
sick, dude,
KFC
pepperoni.
Taco Bell?
Ooh, man, maybe KFC. I'm gonna eat some plastic mashed potatoes.
Yeah, they are good.
I've had to have these choices when you're on the road working. You're like, these are choices in a what they call a food Sahara.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
food
did I ever
desert.
tell you about the worst Arby's sandwich I ever had? I feel like I told this on a show. I don't know if it was this one, bro. It was in like middle of Kansas or something like that.
The fact that it's notable in your life is hilarious.
Dude, it's notable, bro. So Arby's,
still hold a fucking grudge, dude.
big part of the pitch with Arby's.
Yeah,
It's not real beef. It is thinly sliced, so it seems like it is. Well, like it comes in like a bag in liquid form, and then they heat it up and it solidifies, and they slice it up.
what?
Yeah, Arby's meat is crazy.
No fucking way, dude. That's
I mean, I don't know if that's true. I've just heard it from at least two different places.
it's like the purple goo at McDonald's. Yeah.
Kind of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's like future food. That's like the
Yeah.
shit they had on Total Recall.
but you can't. So they slice it thin, so it seems like it's real roast beef, right?
Right.
You ever had a thick sliced Arby's sandwich?
No.
Dude, it was like a carpet pad on a bun. It was, and I opened it and I looked at it and I was like, I gotta take a bite and see. And the texture, dude, it's like eating. You ever?
It's like eating whale meat. Just a big
It's like imagine if you got one of those big things of bologna and just took a bite. It's like that. It's not good.
No, dude, that would flip me out. Did you put a bunch of horsey sauce on there so it was hot too?
No, I took one bite and then I wrapped it back up and I was like, I'm gonna drive a few more miles and find somewhere else.
No, my Arby's experience that's a core memory is when I couldn't afford that wrap.
Yeah, that's
The guy just went, damn, big dog, you can have it.
that is the
I was
saddest.
crying. Just like, damn, dog. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I was having one of those weeks like you're having, except when you're at your bottom, like, you're just having a rough week. When you're having a rough week on top of.
No, this felt like an assault, a personal assault.
Yeah, you were on your joke
I was
shit.
like, that's great, dude. A thick cut Arby's sandwich is nobody has ever wanted that.
I put this one back in the
like,
microwave.
Like it had to be a prank.
Yeah.
It was a.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is bad. I got really sick in the middle of nowhere from a Pizza Hut. I had a pepperoni pizza, and I'm talking about it was where you feel like slimy from the inside out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That, like, it's like beyond nausea.
But at least that's the kind where like you shit and or throw up once and you're good. You just got to get that devil out of you.
Yeah, the devil was out, but I still felt like that.
Yeah.
Where you just feel gross.
The aftershock. Yeah.
It's crazy when food does that to you. Like when I went to the fucking hospital for food poisoning, the whole time before I went, I just kept going, there's no way. I'm going to shit and throw up and I'll be great. You're like, dude, a questionable slice of pizza almost took my life.
Yeah. For sure.
It's crazy, dude. But I mean, you get pizza with toppings that are just sitting out.
Yeah.
My dad, I know I've told you that. My dad's neighborhood had a party, and I went down there, and they were all hanging out, and they had barbecue. And I went to go, and my dad was like, "Oh no, dude, do not." He's like, "That's been sitting out, and the entire fucking neighborhood got sick." But my dad was the only person from like a restaurant background.
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
he
"Whoa,
knew.
time
He was
temperature
like-
abuse. That shit's been out for 7 hours.
Yep.
You cannot eat that." And people got wasted and came back into the kitchen and were like
Circled
making
back.
sandwiches. Yeah, pork is a no go.
Yeah.
Do you fuck with shrimp?
Yeah.
See, I don't fuck with shrimp. Shrimp is another thing at a party where you're
Really?
like, yeah, it's like just sitting out in like some water.
At a party,
Yeah.
I'll early in the night, sure.
Early, yeah. Shrimp is like
Yeah.
an early. Yeah, you don't double back for the leftover
No.
shrimp.
Dude, I had one first time I ever had a seafood boil of any kind. Was when I was working at the brewery and living there, and the head brewer's birthday, dude. We got our test batch system, like our small system for brewing, and we
Yeah.
used that to boil.
What?
them.
Y'all did a low country boil on that?
Yeah.
That's fucking nice. How'd it work? Work good?
Great, yeah.
Yeah. I
So
bet
he
it did.
ordered a bunch of live crawfish. So we
Y'all
did a
just threw
crawfish
bugs in
boil for lunch. And then at night he also had like crab legs, shrimp, like
Yeah.
mussels, all that stuff. And we did like a late night boil because we're like, we can't eat these crawfish now. They've been
That's
sitting
awesome.
out. So we were like, when we were all blackout drunk, like I
just
took a
boil it
nap. I
again.
got so drunk. I was day drinking so hard. I took a nap from like
A nap and rally?
6 to 8, and then I came back. I woke back up right as they were starting the second boil, and then I got to eat a little bit and start drinking again.
That's when you're on your Michael Jordan shit.
Yeah.
You're like, dude,
Yeah.
I cannot be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, working in a brewery, man, you get real good at drinking.
You hit that where you get in that, especially with beer, like a lot of beer. Sometimes a nap is necessary.
Yeah,
It's crawfish. You've been sucking brains for an hour. You're like,
and that was
"I
the first
gotta
time I had crawfish. I loved it, and I ate so much crawfish I could not eat it again
Do
for you
do
like
the-
for like 3. Oh yeah,
Yeah, you got to.
for like
If you're gonna eat a bug,
yeah.
you gotta get down
if
there.
eat a bug if you're gonna eat a bug.
It makes me feel like an orc on like Lord of the Rings or something. You know what I mean? I feel just like. Are those things on Hitchhiker's
Yeah.
Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah,
Where they're
so-
talking about crushing the crabs.
yeah.
What do you think I should get first before we end this podcast? Dino DNA or Don't Panic? Or my daughter's, wait, whatever.
Not that one.
I can't think of anything that's not white trash
I do like Don't
for
Panic.
my daughters.
Yeah.
Don't Panic would be cool.
Yeah, that is
I would get
the
it right
thing.
here.
Don't Panic right there.
I would have to go and find
Every
the
time you freak
original-
out, you're like,
Yeah. I'd have to have the original text that's in the original 101.
yeah, the font.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could find it.
We should, you know what we should do? We should do a little Kubrick watch along for Patreon and lead it up to The Shining at October. If
All
we
right.
could time that up. But I have to do a lot of research because it would be fun to do this like read along and this research while it's going on in the movie. But dude, the amount of like it'd be like getting ready to teach a college class.
Bit much.
My brother also is teaching classic, and he's teaching college again. And he was wondering, he's like, he wants to do a book report. He has this idea for a podcast where he comes on and does a book report.
I'm down.
I said, I was like, dude, Trent is.
I'm down.
I was like,
I'm down to hear a book report.
It's one of those
because I've
things-
also never in my life been on the other side of a book report.
Right. It's one of those things too where I was like, we just have to do it because it's the idea is it's a good idea, but it's you have to actually do it to see if it's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it might just be a book report where you're like, all right, I feel like I learned a lot. All right, what do you got to promote?
I have got, we got the Shed, obviously, on the 29th. We're going to be doing that live podcast. Tony Hawk Tournament. Fucking come at us, scrubs. You can't handle the heat. Keegan and I are too good. Day after that, I'm in Macon. So if you missed that, go
You're
to
in
Macon.
Macon?
Yeah, I'm doing
Nice.
Macon on the 30th. Reboot. Also, I just want to say Cult of Thalia didn't come out this week. I don't know when it's coming out next. It's coming out next when I find somewhere that I can consistently shoot stand-up comedy to include in the show. That's my issue at the moment.
Yeah.
But follow Cult of Thalia, check it out. I'm going to try and keep posting at least something every once in a while just to keep it active. But that's all I got.
We still got this fucking clip on Instagram is still going. So guys, definitely make sure to when you repost stuff or you throw a like or a comment on it, man, it really helps. So if you enjoy what we're doing, if you like what we're doing, throw a comment on there. It does help us out. And then other than that, man, I think that's it. Just doing the Shed, and we're gonna beat everybody.
We're going to beat everybody.
We're bringing the trophy.
Yeah.